Hello guys, welcome back. Hope we are well. Alright, let's check out this Seiko 5 from the SRPH range. But once again, before we start with the video, if you like this channel and like my reviews, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button and leave a comment. Okay guys, now if you are familiar with the Seiko's SNK range, then you will definitely find some similarities with this watch straight away, at least from the dial point of view, because this looks really identical to the SNK range. And in my opinion, that's only a good thing. I used to have an SNK in my collection, absolutely loved that watch. The only reason I sold that watch because I always found it to be a bit too small for my 7-inch wrist. I actually ended up making money on that watch. I bought it for 99 Australian dollars, sold it for $130. I was really happy with what I managed to get for that watch. I checked this morning, the SNKs are selling for about 160 Australian dollars on Amazon Australia. The retail price for this watch in Australia is $495, in the US $275. But one thing I've noticed with a lot of these Seikos in this price range is that a month or two into their release, they start to attract a fair amount of discount. I paid 250 Australian dollars for this watch. That's nearly 50% off the retail price for a brand new watch. And in my opinion, this watch is worth every dollar that I've spent on it. So without further ado, guys, let's dig in and let's take a closer look at this Seiko. I'll kick it off with the dimensions. So the case size on this watch is 39.4 millimeters. So it definitely gains in the case size department when compared with the SNK, which had a case size of 37 millimeters. Lug to lug distance is 47.8 millimeters, case thickness of 13.4 millimeters, and the lug width is 20 millimeters on this watch. So those are the dimensions. We have a stainless steel case on this one. It is brushed all around, as you can see on the sides, on this fixed bezel on the lugs as well. So it is all brushed, even on the unsigned crown at 3 o'clock. I couldn't find a polished part on this case. We do have drilled lugs too. Hardlex crystal. This is a domed Hardlex crystal, not a flat Hardlex crystal. Now, I don't think this is a good idea, to be honest with you. This doesn't really help with the legibility on this watch, because if from certain angles you can't really see what's happening with this dial. You can't even tell the time. You can't tell the date. So yeah, I think a flat Hardlex crystal would have been a better option, in my opinion at least. I don't know why they decided to go with this domed Hardlex crystal. But from the front on, no problems at all. I absolutely love this dial, and this Seiko SNK dial in particular, absolutely love it. So we have 5 to 55 Arabics on the outer ring, 1 to 12 on the inner ring with a big triangle at 12 o'clock. We have Seiko applied underneath 12 o'clock and logo 5 printed underneath Seiko with automatic printed just above 6 o'clock. I like those orange dots as well at 12, 3, 6 and 9 o'clock. And the hands are big enough as well. As you can see, the minute hand is nearly touching the minute markers. On the outer ring, the hour hand is touching that inner circle, and the seconds hand as well. As you can see, it is nearly touching those minute markers as well. So the size of the hands is really decent. I like that orange tip on the seconds hand as well. I think it really matches up nicely with those 4 dots, 4 orange dots on this dial. Day and date window at 3 o'clock. We do have Lume on this watch as well. There's no Lume on the markers, but we do have Lume on those dots and on the minute and the hour hand. So let's do a quick Lume check. I'll kill the lights in the room so we can check the quality of the Lume. Now, this is not the brightest of Lume that I've seen on a watch, but this is a field watch, so we have to keep that in mind. And I think for a watch like this, the Lume is okay. As I said, it's not the strongest of Lumes, but for a watch like this, it definitely does the job. So that's the Lume for you guys. Let me turn the lights back on again so we can carry on with the rest of our review. Coming to this strap, so we have a combination of nylon and leather on this one. So the underneath we have leather, and on the top we have nylon with this leather reinforcing around the holes. The buckle is brushed as well with Seiko marked on there. For a strap, I think it's a really nice strap. The quality of the strap is really nice as well, but in a typical Seiko fashion, this will take some time to break in. It is a bit on the stiffer side, but I'm pretty sure this will give in after a few times on the wrist. Looking at the case back, it is a see-through case back. You can see the movement there. So this gets Seiko's 4R36 automatic movement. So this is definitely an upgrade from the 7S26 in the SNK. So this does offer hacking and hand winding. 24 joules, offers about 40 hours of power reserve. Now the stated tolerance on this is not that great. It is plus 45 to minus 35 seconds per day, but over the last 7 days or so that I've had this watch, this one is managing around plus 6 seconds per day. So it's a really so much better than those stated numbers by Seiko. You can see 10 bars, 100 meters of water resistance. That's definitely an upgrade as well when compared with the SNK, which had 30 meters of water resistance. We do get a pull and push crown with this one. So that's the movement, 100 meters of water resistance. And from the dial point of view as well, I like that it kept the SNK's dial, because I absolutely loved that watch. But with these upgrades, it is definitely more attractive. And with that case size as well, I've found a lot of people not complaining, but saying that, you know, the 37mm case size was a bit too small for their wrists. So I think I like the fact that Seiko has managed to keep this under the 40mm mark, because my sweet point for field watches is about 38 to 40mm. Anything under 40mm is definitely a go for me from a field watch point of view. So that's the watch for you guys. Again, retail price is a bit of a joke at $495 in Australia, but as I said, you'll get a lot of discount on this watch. Is at least 25 to 30%. You can get them online. So I was lucky to get 50% off, and I'm really happy with my purchase. Let me give you a quick wrist shot. I've got a 7-inch wrist, and yeah, I mean this strap, as I said, will take some time to break in and for me to get used to it, but overall the quality of the strap is really nice, and I really like this dial. And as you can see from the sides as well, there is a bit of a bump on the case back, so it does sit a bit high on the wrist, but not too bad. Yeah, that's the watch for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you with my next video shortly. Until then, stay safe and look after one another. Thank you again.